Good morning. It is Thursday, February 1st, and this is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. In a few minutes, Marcus Peters is going to share a bit about the Book of Baruch, but first, your local weather and this news. In a Pontiac courtroom yesterday, Brian Maloch, a man Jennifer Crumbley was having an affair with, testified that Crumbley had told him via text messages she blamed the school for failing to prevent the 2021 shooting. Crumbley texted Maloch that the school was nonchalant about the situation and that it could have been prevented. Prosecutors are arguing that the Crumbleys were aware of their son's mental state and failed to act. The defense argues that there were many other people who also could have acted in this situation and did not. General Motors is reporting a profit of $12.3 billion in North America for 2023. The automaker released its annual financial statement on Tuesday. Approximately 45,000 eligible workers with the company will receive a profit-sharing check of $12,250. The latest contract with the United Auto Workers Union retained profit-sharing for employees and added temporary workers as well. The checks will likely be distributed at the end of February. Staying with the auto beat, GM CEO Mary Barra confirmed on that earnings call that the Detroit automaker will be adding more hybrid options to its North American market. EV sales have struggled as of late in the U.S., and dealers have been asking the automaker to produce more hybrid vehicles. Barra said GM will be timing the launches of these new vehicles, which will help the automaker meet fuel economy standards. Last year, the Biden administration released their new tailpipe emissions standards in an attempt to increase EV sales. President Joe Biden will meet with United Auto Workers Union members today in Michigan. The meeting comes after the UAW endorsed Biden for a second term on January 24th, drawing the ire of former President Donald Trump. He called UAW President Shawn Fain a stiff and a dope on social media. Our primary election for president here in Michigan is February 27th. Sports Illustrated Resorts is pulling a proposal to build a hotel and conference center in Ann Arbor. Residents criticized the plan during a meeting on Monday night, and 4 city council members said they would not support the project. CEO Chris Schroeder released a statement saying they will look for a different location for the project. The CEO says he doesn't think the residents who attended the meeting on Monday represent the full community view on the proposal. And Sacred Heart Major Seminary and the Archdiocese of Detroit are mourning the loss of Monsignor Daniel Trapp. Monsignor Trapp advised and taught seminarians for 35 years and also served his East Side community at St. Augustine and St. Monica churches. Monsignor Trapp died on January 26, and he will lie in state at Sacred Heart Major Seminary from 3 to 8 p.m. today. His funeral will be on Saturday at the Cathedral of the Most Blessed Sacrament at 1 p.m. Requiescat in pace. This is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. Your local weather is coming up next. Now this.
This is Franciscan Father Greg Friedman for the Catholic Communication Campaign with a message about faithful citizenship. When a pastor preaches on social justice, he may hear, "Why are you talking politics in church?" Well, the simple answer, it's what Jesus did. How we treat each other is more than politics. It's an essential part of Christ's teaching. His words and actions weren't always popular, but they guide our Catholic conscience. The dignity of all human life is our priority because that's what Jesus taught. For more, go to faithfulcitizenship.org.
Today's weather in the Motor City features cloudy skies with a 30% chance of rain showers in the afternoon. Expect highs in the mid-40s. Tonight will remain cloudy with a 30% chance of rain showers and snow showers, possibly mixed with drizzle in the evening. Lows will dip into the lower 30s. Moving into Friday, the morning starts mostly cloudy, transitioning to partly cloudy skies with highs in the upper 30s. Saturday morning begins partly cloudy, gradually clearing with highs in the lower 40s. Finally, Sunday brings mostly sunny skies and highs in the mid-40s. Today's forecast in the Saginaw Valley brings cloudy conditions with a 20% chance of rain showers in the afternoon. Highs will reach the lower 40s. Tonight remains cloudy, presenting a 30% chance of snow showers, possibly mixed with drizzle in the evening. Lows will drop to the upper 20s. Moving into Friday, the morning starts mostly cloudy, transitioning to partly cloudy skies with highs in the mid-30s. Saturday begins partly cloudy, becoming mostly sunny with highs in the lower 40s. And finally, Sunday promises mostly sunny conditions with highs in the lower 40s. Many Catholics may be unfamiliar with the Book of Baruch since only 27 of its verses are read at Sunday Masses in the 3-year cycle. Marcus Peter discussed this Old Testament book on his program, Unveiling the Covenants.
Let's take a look at the Book of Baruch. The specific audience really isn't clear, but we do know this. It was written during the time of the exile, and it was addressed to all the Jews who are still suffering from the destruction of the temple, and all the Jews who are lamenting the reality that the covenant sacrifices cannot be performed. And because of that, one of the main themes you're going to see is deliverance and repentance. You're going to see that very early on. Baruch is not a prophet, although his book is contained in the prophetic delineation of the books in the Old Testament. Baruch was the scribe of the prophet Jeremiah. And so the book is going to contain historical facts, a narrative of history as it was documented by the life of Jeremiah and everything that he taught Baruch, everything he said to Baruch. As you read this book, especially the deliverance, especially the encouragement, understand that it comes with a price. This covenant bond we have with God comes with a price, and that price is you and I. God calls everything of us. But it's only because he wants to give us everything of him. This is an inspired text that has shown up in the Catholic canon since literally the beginning of church history.
Unveiling the Covenants is on Ave Maria Radio on Saturdays at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 9:30 a.m. You can also listen on demand anytime with the Ave Maria Radio app. St. Cyril of Jerusalem says Jesus never sinned, yet he was crucified for you. Will you refuse to be crucified for him who for your sake was nailed to the cross? You are not the one who gives the favor. You have received one first. For your sake he was crucified on Golgotha. Now you are returning his favor. You are fulfilling your debt to him. That is going to do it for this edition of Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. Stay connected with Ave Maria Radio throughout the day at avemariaradio.net and following us on social media. You can also follow me on X. I am at Radio Handley. Lord willing, I will be back tomorrow for another edition of this local morning program on Ave Maria Radio. Until then, goodbye.